Welcome to a very special video here with two nasty friends of mine here. Say hello to BTC Nasty Nick and BTC Slick from the channel Breaking the Clutch. Say hi, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, I'm not nasty, by the way. I'm very clean.
Yeah.
Continue.
He's actually very clean.
My bad.
He's the opposite.
Nick is the only nasty one. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Preston
So
calls me nasty if you know
Nick.
what I mean.
Oh, nasty Nick. Oh. So you decided, Nick, that you wanted to play the Nightfall mission, and apparently we're doing it on Legendary. So here we go. We're gonna have a nice little playthrough on Legendary, and it's gonna be great. And my footage is gonna be just massive legend status.
I'm actually looking at my bio right now. Massive legend here.
2630 hours. Yeah, don't forget it's longer than a 24-hour day on Earth on Reach.
That's right.
So Nick, why did you pick this mission?
This is probably one of my favorite missions in Halo in general. It's a better play on Truth and Wreck from Halo 1. The stealthy sniper aspect of it.
Yeah, I had kind of the same thought the first time I played through this, because it definitely, obviously, is very similar to the Truth and Reconciliation.
Yeah.
But I always enjoyed this one a little bit more because Truth and Reconciliation was just so long and daunting. This one
also
just
Halo 1.
Good pacing. Yeah, it's also Halo 1.
Fun fact, Preston and I did a video on this. Took 5 minutes. Back in the day.
Oh, nice. I didn't watch that because I didn't know you guys back then. So
That was one of our first videos. Thanks for watching.
Dude, was that one of the ones you did on your camcorder?
No, we had what was the one we used back in the day, Pat?
BTC.
It was like a massive box. Yeah, it was on BTC.
The Hapage?
Hapage, yeah. I still gotta have that video on this channel. Preston and I's first Halo Reach.
It's amazing.
It's before.
It's probably the first Halo video on the channel.
Before you had Pat. So what you're telling me is Pat wasn't OG.
No, Pat was OG from BTC, but he hated me. Oh, I love these animations. Oh, so nice.
So I did practice this level yesterday. It was definitely not on Legendary, so we'll see how it goes. I was definitely playing this on Heroic. And this game is aiming. The aiming in this game is much different than every other game I'm playing. I was, yeah.
So you said they probably won't want to do it on Legendary. Let's just do it on Heroic.
I said it'll probably be easier to chat on Legendary, and you decided that if you don't do it on Legendary, you're a big old puss. So,
well,
you're not wrong.
Not my words. I said the word pussy, but that's fine.
Oh, my bad. I thought you'd enjoy the words puss, but
hope you didn't want to monetize this.
That was clearly my bad. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me monetize my video real quick.
Oh, I forgot these guys go invisible too.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
What the hell is that gun they're using? I don't remember. Is that the
alligator gun,
Covenant sniper?
Focus rifle.
Focus rifle.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this dude is sick with it too.
I know, they like the Halo 2 Jackals.
I really liked the visuals in this game for the time, still being on the 360. Like, this was visually one of my favorite games of its generation. Just looked awesome.
It's got a bunch of different settings in it that I don't think we're on Halo 3. Halo 3 didn't have... Did you have any night missions on Halo 3? I'm trying to think now.
You had dark missions. I don't think there were any nighttime missions though.
Floodgate's definitely a night mission. Floodgate.
Oh, you're right.
Floodgate, yeah. But that was a super short mission, wasn't it? You were going backwards on a mission you already went through.
Could be short.
Oh wait, no, Floodgate. No, I'm thinking of the wrong one.
You blow up the giant anti-air turret, and then you go back.
Yeah, so does
you do end up going back through a part.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, other than that, I think that was the only night mission. There was like I was saying, there were the dark missions where you had the flood and shit, and that was one Cortana. Oh my god, that mission.
Yeah, that should be. Oh, spoiler alert, by the way.
Oh yeah, we haven't discovered the flood
Yeah, this
yet.
is a 15-part series where the viewers are gonna find out that there's no flood in it. Weird how there's no flood on a not Halo.
Brassy, I got a question for you and your viewers. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Is Halo
okay,
Reach a spin-off game, or is it a core Halo game?
That's a hard one for me. I mean, okay. I'd say it's more a real one. I'd say ODST is more of a spin-off game. Halo Reach is kind of more in the lore, so I kind of like this one as an actual, like, in lore game.
Yeah.
Oh, Pat,
so the qualifier would be that anything that doesn't have Master Chief is a spin-off game. That's what the assumption is.
Yeah, but Master Chief's in this game.
Well, but I'm saying that this one's not a spin-off.
No, but also ODST shouldn't be a spin-off. That's a full-fledged game.
I mean, it's a good game, but it's like the Cleveland show of fucking the Halo games.
What?
Like,
that is okay. End the recording. That's the most disgraceful thing ever. Halo Reach is one of the best Halo games.
Halo ODST?
Story-wise? True. Yeah, Halo ODST and Reach. Fuck it. Put them both there.
I like Reach. I'm not saying I don't like Reach. I would be.
No, let's talk about ODST.
Like
ODST is a better game than Halo 5. Easy.
And 4.
Well, here's what I can tell you. Okay, and this might change your mind.
4. No.
I never played through Halo ODST, so
wow.
Wait,
you come in here spewing your comments like Halo ODST is a spin-off game. Never played the fucking thing.
Oh my god, what does you were fucking uneducated.
That's what I'm saying. You asked me
you
about
were missing
ODST,
one
and
of.
I gave you.
No, you brought up ODST. Nobody said ODST. You said I would consider ODST more of a spin-off game.
Pat brought it up. Well, okay, I guess he brought the question.
You brought up ODST.
But he brought up the question. Okay, I was giving the best answer I could. There's a lot of pressure.
Pat, little did you know you asked someone who doesn't play any Halo games.
Why did I even ask?
Oh, all right.
I don't even.
All right. That was the only one I didn't play. Okay.
Okay.
And that was because I didn't have the money at the time. Okay.
That you invite us on to.
Don't have to explain.
If it's not ODST, then that's it.
Okay.
We're not doing it. It's ODST or nothing.
I mean.
And guess what?
We
want to play the last mission with you hosting. So that means you have to go all the way through yourself.
Okay. That's fine.
No, we'll play the last mission together. You tell me if it's a damn spin-off game. How dare you?
Okay. It's a date for all three of us. Grand old time.
No, it's a date for you until the very last one.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Pat, is this the one where we verse the Abominable Snowman? No, I don't.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Not me.
Yes. The Abominable
It's actually right
Snowman.
here, I think.
You can kill him with a forklift. I remember Penguins did that way back in the day.
I forgot they were fucking.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I watched that video as well. So I guess I should ask you guys, because I have watched the 30-something minute video of you guys explaining how BTC came to be. But if you guys want to give a little synopsis of how it started, feel free.
Guy meets a girl. Girl likes Halo. Guy likes Halo. That's it.
But it was actually on Call of Duty. I mean, well, BTC, we met in Halo. We were playing Call of Duty and we tried to make a competitive team. We called a break in the clutch. And then we went back and forth between Halo 3, COD 4, MW2, and just continued to do it that way. Because some fantastic games. Couldn't sit on one.
Right.
Had to play them all.
I was kind of the same way back then, as I would switch between Halo 3 and MW2. And then by the time I got my own Xbox, it was like MW3 had came out, so I was switching between that and Halo Reach a lot. But I wasn't as hardcore as you guys were. You guys were very like trying to make your own competitive team. You know, I derped around with my friends and was never quite that good. I mean,
we derped too.
Like, okay.
We were just good.
Yeah, we had times of that, but for the most part, we were competitive players.
With you meeting Pat, did you guys just randomly meet like in a match, or was it like how did that come to be? Because you guys are like East Coast, but as far away from each other on the East Coast as you could be.
So we had a mutual friend.
Met through a mutual friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead?
And we joined his custom game.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
A mutual friend named Jinx.
Yeah, I don't know. You might remember this. There was this zombies game type on. Oh, there's Moa here. Oh, no, there isn't. There's zombies infection game type on Last Resort where people figured out a Forge glitch where you could hang teleporters in the air and then save it, and then you lag out, and then anyway you have it. And then what they do is they'd hang those square like cargo containers in them, and then there was like this chain that was floating over the beach, and the zombies spawned with gravity hammers and energy swords and tried to knock the containers out with everyone inside of it. I can't remember what the game type was called, but Nick, that's where Nick and I met.
It was like a zombie train on Last Resort or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So it was through like Halo custom games then. That's pretty cool.
Through Halo 3 custom games. And we were the last 2 alive in zombies. And we were trapped in a box together, and that's pretty much, we've been trapped in that box ever since.
That's how it came to be. You guys fell in love at first box trap.
Yeah, we immediately disowned our other friend, and then boom.
Said fuck this guy.
It's like we had a threesome.
I like this Pat guy.
Right? And then we were like, but we weren't the people who initiated the threesome. And then we're like, let's ditch the other person and let's make this a twosome.
Yep.
Gotcha. It's the only way to do it, really. I mean, that's,
well, I mean, you want the
if you're in a threesome, that's usually what it turns into. So
just a twosome.
Way. Yeah. Who needs 3 when you got 2 of the best buds touching dicks?
All right.
Putting them in each other's
we didn't
mouths.
say that. All right. I mean,
yeah, he said that.
I'm just inferring based on what you're telling me. So
wait until the BTC book comes out.
That's where we get
the
real
BTC
raunchy.
autobiography.
50 Shades of BTC.
See, but look at this map real quick. Like, if you look in the distance, you can see just desolation. It's amazing. I fucking love this map.
You probably got a better sight of it than I do.
Yeah, I'm standing on top of a building, but I mean, it's just...
Yeah, I'll just use your footage there. Yeah, I saw a lot of that on, what level is that? The one where, I forget what it's called, but you're like on the like highway or something, and the scarab's like walking over you or whatever. In this game, I don't. You're on like a mongoose for a good part of it, and
you ever played Halo 3, Brassy?
Yeah, you must be. There's no scarab in this game, I don't think.
There
is, because you crash a pelican into it, and you kill
it. But I mean, I don't think you fight a scarab in this game, do you?
Right, but it's like it walks over you.
Like an animation,
in like a cutscene.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
I just don't remember the mission title. But either way, on that mission you can like look out. Yeah, on that mission you can kind of look out and just see all of the like annihilation that's been going on, and that was always one of my favorites. It's just an awesome atmosphere to look at.
I just love playing the games that you're losing the battle. Like you're winning small battles. Like, well, actually, you're losing all the.
Yeah,
small
I feel like that
battles.
was kind of the charm of this game, was that like it was a little bit darker than, as far as just like overall kind of like you're working towards an inevitable demise, you know, like it's no matter what, you know what's going to happen, and it's kind of that like situational irony piece of it where you know, but you know the characters like don't know yet or whatever.
Well, actually,
it's just
I felt like I didn't. Pat, did you know? I didn't. I mean, I knew that Reach was gonna die, but I didn't know certain characters. Like I didn't know their fate.
I had no idea that we were gonna lose literally every single spoiler alert person.
Like, yeah.
That we liked.
No,
I found a
Noble
mole.
6,
Brassy
you're like,
cut
at
to
the
me.
very end, you're like, keep him alive.
Brassy cut to me.
At the very end, you're fighting for your damn life.
Look at this guy. He's just
yeah. I mean, I should say I didn't know that you know every character was gonna die, but
I punched him in the throat. I Moa punched him.
Oh shit! Pat, I'm sorry. No.
Watch yourself, dog. Who's the host now, huh?
Sorry, I have a bad left arm. Trying to hit Brassy.
Where we go?
Oh, I didn't even know you were near me.
When Pat's getting hit, I'm not very far behind. I will kill you, dudes.
All right. Well, it doesn't have to be that way. So speaking about like the love of this game, what made you guys like fall in love with Halo just in general?
Ooh,
Hey, you want to start?
that's a fantastic question. Quick answer, because you know I could make like 25 video series on that. I'd say quick answer would be it fits my personality and my wants for video games the most. It's like a perfect inclusion of emotional fun, enjoyable excitement, kind of like, I guess, adventure as well, as you could say, and then kind of the sci-fi space mixture of it. It was like a perfect fit to like the perfect game for me. It's also it was one of the first video games I've ever played. Period. Except for like Pokemon. As a little kid, I played in 2001 when I was 5 or 6. I played Halo CE campaign at my grandfather's house, co-op with him, and it was just really special. You believe an old man would play Halo CE, he would, and he kicked absolute ass at it.
It's awesome.
That's where Pat learned how to snipe.
That's pretty much. Yeah,
he was a sharpshooter.
That's it.
So you started playing when you were like preschool, kindergarten age.
Kindergarten, yeah.
That's awesome. When I was that young, I was not allowed to play Jack Diddley. So
I wasn't either. I should add that in there.
Like my uncle, he did a lot of LAN parties for original Xbox. So he'd have tons of people come over. He'd hook up like all 4 of his Xboxes, and they'd all go nuts on Halo. But I was a kid, and I couldn't play those games. So I didn't get into Halo until I was, I think, in 6th grade was when I finally was like allowed to play like, you know, harder games or whatever. So at that point, Halo 3 had just came out like a year before, and oh boy, I'm gonna try to get you back here, Pat.
It's okay, Nick's got me.
Okay. But yeah, I Halo 3 just came out recently, and that was like the big dog game for me. Like I was just like, oh, that's where all the cool guys play, you know. So I kind of fell in love with Halo 2 because that was what I had available to me, and I loved it. I love everything. And I guess I'm kind of taking away from you being able to answer the question, Nick, but I'll get back to you in a second. But oh my god, I'm getting annihilated. But with Halo 2, we had an original Xbox, and my older brother and I played through Halo 2 at least like 20 times together, because we didn't have online, and so we just played through the campaign a whole bunch. And so a lot of the time we'd play through the outskirts in Metropolis, and then we'd go to like Delta Halo, and then we would play the Great Journey. We'd just like skip to the end because those were like our favorite missions. And then we just played that forever until I finally got my own Xbox in like 7th or 8th grade. I paid it was a Christmas present from Santa that I paid $100 of the dollars for, and my mom covered the other half. And,
Santa's a financial genius.
Yeah, and it fooled all my brothers until they got a little older and they said, "Wait a minute, where's all your money?" But yeah, so I finally got to play games and played Halo 3 once. Like Halo Reach had already been out. I finally had my own copy of Halo 3 and got to fuck around with that. So that was a lot of fun. But Nick, I'll let you talk a little bit about why you fell in love with Halo, because I want to hear how that happened.
Very briefly, I played Halo 1 with a neighbor because I didn't have the Xbox at the time. Loved it. Never continued it. Just played the campaign with them. When it was done, it was done. Mm-hmm. Didn't hear anything about Halo for a while. I honestly didn't play. I don't think I played too much of Halo 2, except for when my neighbors came over. But when I really fell in love with Halo was the Believe trailer and the campaign, the Believe campaign
for Halo 3.
And back then you had there was a website you can go to, and you could navigate that entire diorama, and you could click on things and see like tidbits of information. And between
you
that
can actually
and
like I'm gonna interject super fast. Yeah, you can hop in. You can see like all the marine information, and you could read up information on like the enemies that the Master Chief was fighting in the diorama.
Yeah.
Like it would tell you little bits of information about like the hunters and the brutes especially and things like that.
And just that whole thing, I fell in love right then and there was with the Halo Believe, which is why marketing is so important when it comes to Halo. Because I mean, that's
Absolutely.
really where I got stuck into. The game hadn't even come out yet, and I fell in love with Halo 3.
Yeah.
I have, like, do you remember the Halo 3 limited edition Game Fuel cans?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I do.
Do you remember that? I have 2 unopened cases in my closet right now from that. Because I was such a
I know
big
Preston
Halo
does
3
too,
collector.
actually.
Yeah, I loved everything about Halo 3. I've got so much Halo 3 memorabilia.
Yeah.
And that was before, like I said, the game hadn't even come out yet, and I was already collecting stuff. Like I fell in love with it from the marketing. And
I
and
refuse to sell my
that's
Halo
where I got it.
3 fucking Xbox 360.
Helmet?
It's like
Yeah, I've still got that.
I
as
got
well.
I got a funny story about that. I want to talk about my Halo 3 launch as well because I think it's interesting. So at the
Yeah, go
time,
for it.
I had my father, who is my father's like a police officer / ex-army guy. He's still like in the reserves, but anyway. Back then he was in the army, and he was very much against me buying me anything that was like expensive or special or anything like that. So usually, if I ever wanted something, like the most expensive thing I ever bought myself, like because I would grind like as much as possible, was a dual disc for Yu-Gi-Oh! Like at Target that you could buy for $20. And like that was my grind, dude. Like I worked my ass off, and I found like a shitty old TV, and I bought like a $10 converter at Walmart to shift like the 3 cables, like yellow, red, and white cables from my Xbox to this shitty old TV that was letterbox and older than like those cables. Like it didn't have that functionality. So anyway,
Yeah.
that's just a part of my grind. And then I remember I was telling my father about how much I wanted an Xbox 360 because I was always grinding Halo 2 on the original Xbox like frequently. I'd get out of middle school, go and do that. And he was like, no, save your money, clean your room, like do some chores, blah blah. He'd say shit like that, right? Frequently. And I asked, this was around like November, and I'd be like, hey Dad, I was like, it would mean the absolute world to me. I've been working so hard in school, my grades are up. It would mean so much to me if I could have a Halo 3 and an Xbox 360. Like that would mean the absolute world to me. He's like, no. He's like, too much money. Go do some chores, clean your room. Don't ask me again. So I'd ask him probably like maybe 2 more times after that, and I just wouldn't. Okay, and this is around November, like I said, and as a lot of you know, Halo 3 dropped in I think September of this same year, like 2008. Anyway, fast forward a little bit. About a month goes by of me originally asking my father, continually asking him, and then one day my sister walks in my room, and she's like, Patrick, why haven't you cleaned your room yet? And I was like, why does everyone want me to fucking clean my room? I'll clean my fucking room when I want to. And then Karen, my sister, she's like, just do it. And I was like, okay, fine. And then I'm cleaning, and I get to my bed. I look underneath my bed. There's a fucking Halo 3 Helmet Edition copy and a Halo 3
Wow.
Xbox 360 under my fucking bed.
It's amazing.
In my room.
That is
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
And he bought it for me in October. It was sitting there for
Wow.
over a month. Yeah. So anyway, that's the story of me.
So he
getting
wanted
my
you.
first copy of
Oh
Halo
my
3.
god, that's amazing. It sat under your bed, and all you had to do was just find it.
And I was asking him
Oh my
frequently, like
God.
he tells me, I don't know if it's true, but he told me that he bought it for me. He and my mom bought it for me because I was doing really well in school at the time. They bought it for me like a month before I cleaned my room. That's what they stated. So I don't know if that's true or
Wow.
not, but I wouldn't put it past
That's
him.
fucking funny.
Yeah, it's just typical
Well, that's a great story.
Papa Slick.
And
That's the greatest
little does he know it
story
changed
I've ever heard.
the outlook of your life.
Yeah,
Great
like
people.
100%. Yeah, he caused me to.
Yeah, that's
I went down to Florida to visit Nick because of Halo. Like I fucking.
Yeah.
I've been all over the place.
Started a YouTube
Make a
channel because
YouTube
of
channel. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's interesting
things
how that
like
kind
that.
of stuff works. Like, because I obviously didn't have like the same experience, but with growing up with Pokemon, it was kind of something similar like that because we couldn't afford. My mom went through a couple of marriages, so we were moving around a lot, and we didn't like have a lot of money to get anything, and so growing up, I played video games on my grandma's like Game Boy, because that was about
Your grandma
all
had a
we
Game
had.
Boy?
Gee.
That's lit.
She had 2
OG.
Game Boys. It was one was green and it worked
Don't
fine.
push
The
up, by
other
the
one
way.
was gray.
Don't push up. Don't push up.
Okay. The other one was gray, and a third of the screen didn't work. So I, of course, had to use that one because my older brother wanted to use the green one that worked. So I got Pokemon Red when I was about 5 years old, and Cameron, my older brother, got Pokemon Gold, and he's playing on the green Game Boy. He's having a great time and everything. I'm playing on the gray one, and I got stuck in Mountain Moon because there was a ladder that was there was a ladder that I couldn't see because part of the screen didn't work. So I was just stuck completely. And I grinded my team up to like I had a war totals level like mid 20s, almost 30 by the time I got out of there, and everything in there's level like 7 and level 6 or whatever.
That's
ridiculous. And so all right, you don't have to shoot me, piece of shit. But because of that, I just got really attached to like my Pokemon, and then when I finally got to play on a Game Boy that worked and made it through, it was just this like amazing moment for me as a kid. So growing up, I just became really attached to this game, and every single like accomplishment that I had in that game was huge. So then fast forward to, now, and I own pretty much every mainline Pokemon game, and I've played through most of them. I'm still working on a couple of them, but like the first series that I started doing on my channel was actually in Pokemon Coliseum with my now ex-girlfriend.
I know. That's
Hence why those videos are not on my channel anymore.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen Pokemon Coliseum on your channel.
Nope. Nope. I took those down a while ago. So I'll eventually actually play through it. But yeah, I that was like my first. So then my first big series was Pokemon Crystal with Ian, because I loved Pokemon, and I knew that would be the most like, oh my god,
Please cut to me for that.
Hold on.
Cut to me for
Pat,
that.
get up here.
That was incredible.
Get up here. Punch my body off this cliff. Hold on. All right.
Yes, sir.
Dude, you stay right there.
Ask me twice.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch.
All right, now.
Wait, I want to get a running start. Hold on. All right, stand there. Go.
Okay.
Go. It's just like fucking 10 years later experimenting. Hey, hold up.
Get him, Pat.
Oh god!
Look at the range on
I
that
hit the other rock.
This is you.
But to close on your note, all it takes is that one experience in a game, and you were bought for the rest of the franchise. So I'll never leave Halo.
Yeah, it's
even as bad as Halo 5 is.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Halo 5 is atrocious. I think, probably just as disappointed as you guys were.
Oh, trust me.
In the fact that
no one is as disappointed with Halo 5 as Nick and I are.
I would argue. We actually have our first reaction and playthrough of that entire series on our channel. It's got like 20 views apiece. But if you were to ever watch it or glance it, you would know that we are not enthused at any point except when Chief breaks Locke's jaw with that punch. And then the rest of it, I mean, it's like, what are we doing? I don't understand any of this. This is garbage.
It took hours to edit that series, like days.
Yeah.
And
all that for it. I mean, we hated it playing it. We hated it going back and trying to play it. I mean, it was instant hate.
Yeah, but I played through it and just didn't enjoy it. I had the same thing where I enjoyed that one fight scene between the two, and that was about it. Everything else I was just I played through, didn't really understand what was going on, and then the campaign was over. I said, okay, that was that. I was very unattached to the characters. Chief, I feel like, was hardly in the game. Like, I feel like I played with him like a little bit, and then most of it was with Locke. So,
should we save the rest for episode number 2, dudes, and close this one out? The next one's going to be an ODST.
Oh yeah, is it? Is this the end of the mission?
Oh yeah, I told you to stop because you were speaking of a story, and then this is all you have to do is right here, and it's over.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we can save the next one then. We can save some more of these great talking points and stories for the next one.
Cast.
So, yeah, a Doots cast, a brassy, an ensemble. I don't know. Fucking.
It's It's a dude's cast. We already named it for you.
All right.
And look at this. This is just a beautiful fucking. Just look
That's
at
what I was
it.
talking about.
Yeah. You're gonna die. Your planet is gone.
And this is early on in the campaign. You can already tell it's gonna happen.
See, those
you know?
are scarabs down there. You
Yeah.
see that?
All recon teams disengage and fall back. Sun will be up in a few hours, and it's going to be
Like they literally make a city. Holy fuck.
It's just insane.
God, I
And
love
just,
this
I
game.
mean, just thinking about back then. it's just
Unacceptable.
a stunning,
Absolutely
stunning visual.
unacceptable.
And look at this. I just love the fact that you're losing. You're losing, you're losing, you're losing. And you have small victories and then
never point you're
winning.
and they mean nothing.
Because you're winning in Halo CE, you're winning in Halo 2, you win in Halo 3.
And then you get
But
kicked
not
in the
in this
nuts in
one.
Halo ODST or Halo Reach, and then ODST is like an in between of Reach and ODS, Reach and 3. Jesus,
Right.
where you have some wins, you have a lot of losses as well. That's why I think you'll like ODST. Look at this.
Okay.
This is like the start of Halo Wars.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
first
scene
one.
is
Yeah,
probably like-
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
fucking do that.
Get it? Boom. Such an epic scene. This is already better than Halo Nightfall.
So true.
It doesn't take much.
Make the
Yeah, it's a
jump.
manual. The Warthog's a manual.
It's the only way to go, man.
You'd never fucking know.
Oh, dead.
Helmet off.
I'm dead. That's
Thanks for
amazing.
watching. Thanks for watching, and tune in for the next little vidya where we'll play some more Halo. Go figure.
Boom.